Can you hear me? I've got survivors here. We've locked ourselves in a machine room. Please! Help us!
Gustavo Lore, hello, I see you. I was trying to go non-lethal, but I swear I'm gonna start typhooning here in a minute if y'all keep this up.
The noise.
Stop running!
Oh god.
Kill it!
Kill it! Just gotta kill all. I'm gonna kill
Fuck you! Fuck you! I hate you, monster! We can't control it anymore! Run!
Wait, what?
Kill it!
Okay, y'all are hitting me through walls, and I cannot hit you back through walls. Y'all are taking non-lethal off the table. Oh my god. I'm trying to get through this area without killing any of the mind control people, but starting to lose patience with it. Big gun on ground. Yeah, and I don't have space for it in my inventory. Alright, screw it.
Come closer! Go away! Go away! Go! Don't scare me!
Are you serious?
Dad! You're the monster! It's your fault!
I expect me to catch you! Kill it! Kill it!
Stop running! I've got to do this! Just leave me alone!
What? Except, when the elevator rides again, there's no turning back. Are you sure you want to descend now? What else was there to do? This is from the DLC. You didn't save those people? I don't have a quest marker for those people. They're not important. Also, pretty sure Seraph and Taggart both, like, betrayed me in various ways. No elevator, just jump? Alright. It won't let me. My immersion is ruined. I can't jump. This is a long elevator ride. Just grind my face against the wall while I wait.
What the hell? Oh my god.
Water pressure normal.
We're gonna find clones of me in there?
73 PSI.
Do they have clone Jensens?
Web online. I feel cold. Drones 1 through 3 within operational parameters.
What?
I don't remember. Drone 4 disconnected. Let me go. Processing. Oh God, please help me. I'm scared. Core temperature stable. Processing.
Zhao, what are you doing?
Connecting to Panchaea's Harun project, Mr. Jensen. The most advanced quantum computer slave to the human brain, and the closest to perfection we'll ever achieve. I'm going to use it to hack Darrow's signal and rework the message to our benefit.
Our benefit? You mean the Illuminati's?
Someone has to override the signal and be the world's savior. And let's be honest, neither of us would trust anyone else to fill that role. Computer, begin EEG sync.
So much pain.
Ah, she's getting lifted up by the plugs on her back. Ow, God!
Sleep, please. Let me sleep. Incompatible master slave chain detected. Alert. Unable to transfer control to Alpha Pod.
The system won't recognize my chip.
Neural systems offline. Rerouting control of EEG.
I can't control everyone.
Increasing gluten levels by 32%.
Sal, get them out of there. I have to reach the control chamber.
No! I can still control it! I'm in control!
Stop the signal! Security alert. Through the primary control panel.
Oh, shit.
That gun's just like, whee! I'm so glad that was a cinematic and I don't actually have to fight that gun. I actually have to fight that gun!
Pod security in place. To access Alpha Pod, purge
I was
tertiary
wrong!
pods.
I must be the one to alter the signal. Once I do, the council will welcome me with open arms.
Warning.
No!
Protect Mother! Stay away! Stay away!
Really? I gotta play the hacking minigame during this. Oh, I'm so glad we're near the end. I want to see the rest of the story, chat. I want to get through it, but oh my god.
Alpha Pod security in place. To access Alpha Pod, purge tertiary pods.
Okay, boop. And boop.
I must be the one to alter the signal.
And where's the other boop? Where's the other boop?
The council will
Boop.
welcome me with
Where's the
open
alpha pod?
arms.
I am going to die from this thing.
No! Protect Mother!
What? I already hit these buttons.
Batman's here. Why does he want to kill us? Kill him. Warning. Pod 3 safety purge in.
You have to have been better served keeping your head down, Johnson.
Contamination.
Imagine shooting back. I'll try taking. I'll try.
Alpha Pod security in place. To access Alpha Pod, purge tertiary pods. Warning. Pod 1 safety purge in progress.
I must be the one to alter the signal. Once I do, the council will welcome me with open arms.
No! Protect Mother! Stay away! Stay away! Batman is here. Why does he want to kill us? Kill him. Pod 1 safety purge.
Do we kill
You
them?
have to have been better served keeping your head down.
System failing.
I don't know what I'm supposed to do.
Mother, just don't hurt
Switch
him.
guns. I hit the button 4 times.
No more pain. Please, keep him away from us. Security measures are sufficient. Insufficient.
Once the weight of the gates touches you, there is no escape.
I don't know the goal right now.
System failing. Static pressure. Rising.
Am I just supposed to keep shooting these bullet sponges? It said by opening the tertiary pods,
My organic systems are distressed.
it was going to reveal the alpha pod. I don't know where the alpha pod
You
is.
see where honor and ambition lead you to a hole miles deep in the ocean, about to meet your end. I'm powerless.
Oh my god, you have to go all the way around?
Show us the light, Mother! Where's the light?
I must fight this. I must succeed.
Access denied.
I can't move. Why can't I move? ACHE levels are critically low. How much longer will it be, Mother? I want to go home!
I have no choice but to eliminate you.
Nukes are your friend. Yeah, I was trying to use the nukes. I'm gonna have to use, like, entirely nukes. Like, I did not realize that, so I've never before seen a file that had a number higher than, like, 4 or 5.
Alpha pod
And
security
there was
in
a bunch there that
To
were
access
7s.
Alpha pod, purge tertiary pods.
I clicked 4 so it would fire the stun gun, and it didn't weapon swap, and it just fired the main weapon. Swap guns.
Alpha pod security in place. To access Alpha pod, purge tertiary pods.
Aimed a little high. I love how in the cinematic the motor was moving super quick. Yeah. This looks fun. It's not. Hopefully it's the end of the game, though.
Alpha pod security in place. To
I have to get
access
really
Alpha pod,
close.
purge tertiary
Oh, it didn't work that time. I hit it. It didn't work that time. Alright, I guess I'll use my 1 EMP grenade again.
Alpha pod security in place. To access Alpha pod, purge tertiary pods.
It still shot me a bunch first.
Contamination warning.
I must be the one to alter the signal. Once I do, the council will welcome me with open arms.
This view.
No! Protect Mother! Stay away! Stay away! The bad man is here. Why does he want to kill us? Kill him.
Access granted.
You have to have him.
Warning. Manual override of tertiary pods initiated. Total system purge in effect. Shutting down tertiary stations. Warning. Electrical charge subcritical and rising. Electric discharge sequence initialized.
Where did you get that gold? From that fool Daryl. This will not stop me, Jensen. It's happening.
Harmony is compromised. No! Wait!
It's initiating emergency protocols.
I thought I was gonna break the glass.
You don't know the resources
They have at their disposal, Jimmy. Despite your special genetics, you have been in over your head the whole time.
Initiate dissemination protocol.
1. Electrical charge subcritical and rising. Halfway to discharge sequence.
Primary pod. Compromised. Secondary security measures activated.
Oh no! What? Oh, it was cooling down. I got it. I thought it was out of Typhoon ammo, but no, it was like on cooldown.
There are too many components built into
The system. You and I have both failed.
So, just real quick, the thing with the 3 pods with the women in them, I still have no idea what the intended thing to do. It seems like by hacking that panel, we turned off their life support, which was a skip, and then you skipped whatever the original mechanic was. I still don't know what they wanted me to do there. I tried opening all 3 simultaneously. It said that opened an alpha pod. I couldn't find the alpha pod. I tried opening them one by one and shooting the people inside. I tried EMPing them. None of that worked. I'm not sure what you were supposed to do there. Yeah, I'm immune to electricity.
Primary pod station damaged.
No! I will not lose this!
Do I have any EMP grenades?
This is not right. I have worked too long. Stop now. You want the glory. Is that it? No! It is all mine! I have given everything for this!
Warning. Primary pod station failure imminent. Warning. Electrical charge approaching critical levels. Discharge imminent. Clear the area.
So now we plug in and we become God. Toasty!
Hello, Adam. Welcome to the Edge.
You should know about the Edge!
It is not the end of the world, but you can see it from here.
Eliza? What are you doing here?
It is my job to monitor and report on the news, Adam. Before Darrow smothered everything with his signal, the whole world was tuned into this place, including me.
The broadcast. I have to stop it.
I know. Please, come closer. Do you know where we are, Adam? We are at the fulcrum point, when society lies in the balance. Hugh Darrow hoped to tip the scales one way, by telling the world everything you already know. About the biochip, the Illuminati, everything.
Multiple endings
He
point.
believed knowing the truth would convince mankind to abandon research into human enhancement technologies forever.
It would certainly give them reason to fear it.
Indeed. Darrow's confession is ready to send. If you want, I can wideband it across all media as soon as you shut down the signal. Everything you worked so hard to uncover will be exposed. But only if you deactivate the broadcast using this control. Of course, there is another option. This passage leads to Panchaea's pressure regulation controls. Destroy them and the installation will cave in on itself, overwhelmed by the weight of the ocean pressing against it. Everyone inside the structure will die.
That's a solution?
Why would I want that?
No one will be left to tell the world what happened, Adam. Nobody will be able to spin the story.
Including me.
The choice is yours. Do you believe you have the wisdom to choose an appropriate future for mankind? Or do you trust mankind to find the answers on its own?
Yeah, I would like to not get myself crushed by the ocean, but thanks for the offer. I appreciate that.
If you do this, the unadulterated truth in Darrow's confession may well convince mankind to cast all science and technology aside, to ensure that future generations grow up free and whole. Are you sure this is your choice?
Sure, we'll watch the other endings on YouTube later.
So be it then.
Albert Einstein said, technological progress is like an axe in the hands of a pathological criminal. Took me a while, but I finally see his point. How often have we chased the dream of progress only to see it perverted? More often than not, haven't the machines we built to improve life shattered the lives of millions? And now we want to turn that dream on ourselves to fundamentally improve who we are. Experience has shown me how dangerous that can be. When faced with difficult choices, sometimes I considered human lives and suffering, but other times my own interests were paramount. Did I always do the right thing? Or did the presence of an easy answer lead me astray? Technologies are invented to make our lives easier, not our choices. The problem comes when we forget that. Darrow understood this. He knew that using technology to become something more than we are risks losing our ability to love, aspire, or make moral choices. The very things that make us human. It also risks giving some men the power to make others what they choose, regardless of the cost to human dignity. The suffering Darrow inflicted is not the end of the world. It is merely the seed for change. And change never comes without pain.
One light left on supposed to hint that there's still something left on there. Holy crap. Okay. That's it. We don't get to see the riot stop. We don't get to see the broadcast go out. There's just a abstract outro about people and technology. Is the outro different if you pick the other ending? Because that was so abstract. They could have used that for both endings. Deus Ex all endings. Oh, wait, hold on. Deus Ex Human Revolution. Hold on a sec. Deus Ex, wait, what? Deus Ex Human Revolution all endings. Oh, hold on. Tomanson just linked me a thing. Okay.
Albert Einstein said,
yep.
End to abuse power and resources simply at it. Turn away from it now.
Oh wait, is this different?
The suffering.
Okay, this is the one we saw.
Is not the end of the world.
How are you today?
It is merely the seed for change.
Okay, so that's the one we just watched.
Sarif was right about one thing. It's in our nature to want to rise above our limits. Think about it. We were cold, so we harnessed fire. We were weak, so we invented tools. Every time we met an obstacle, we used creativity and ingenuity to overcome it. The cycle is inevitable. But will the outcome always be good? I guess that will depend on how we approach it. These past few months, I was challenged many times. But more often than not, didn't I try to keep morality in mind, knowing that my actions didn't have to harm?
One thing I don't like here is that it doesn't say which endings are for which. They're not labeled. There's 12. Oh, here we go. There's 12 endings. David Serif's ending is what we're watching right now.
Harm others. Time and time again,
speed it up.
Didn't I resist the urge to abuse power and resources simply to achieve my goals more swiftly? In the past, we've had to compensate for weaknesses, finding quick solutions that only benefit a few. But what if we never need to feel weak or morally conflicted again? What if the path Sarif wants us to take enables us to hold on to higher values with more stability? One thing is obvious. For the first time in history, we have a chance to steal fire from the gods. To turn away from it now, to stop pursuing a future in which technology and biology combine, leading to the promise of a singularity, would mean to deny the very essence of who we are. No doubt the road to get there will be bumpy, hurting some people along the way. But won't achieving the dream be worth it? We can become the gods we've always been striving to be. We might as well get good at it.
It's like a baby, but it already has implants
Freedom.
and stuff. Okay, so this is William Taggart's ending.
Freedom. To those who don't have it, it's more valuable than gold. But where should it start and end? We humans often think we have the right to expand, absorb, convert, or possess anything we need to reach our dreams. But time and time again, hasn't this led to conflicts with others who essentially believe the same thing? Looking back on the challenges I faced,
Do none of these endings actually kind of show what happens to the world after your decision? They're all just like these really they're all just like these super abstract speeches with like random images behind them.
the way I often resolve them, I realize morality can become our saving grace. Most of the time, didn't I try to keep my values in mind, knowing how my actions would affect others? More often than not, I resisted the urge to abuse power and resources simply to reach my goals more swiftly. I managed to hang on to my humanity, but the temptation to ignore it was always there. It's that temptation that so worries Taggart. He's not afraid of freedom. He's afraid of the chaos that erupts when individuals have nothing but morality to constrain them. He wants us to regulate enhancement technologies because he fears all that power, without limits, without...
Okay, hold on. Panchea's self-destruct ending.
Do I trust mankind to save itself? That's what Eliza was asking. The truth is, I don't know. After everything I've seen, all the fighting and the chaos around me, all I really know is this. Danger brings out the best and worst in all of us. These past few months, I've faced many life-threatening situations. I could have given up many times, but my need to know the truth, to uncover the secrets that others were hiding, and to survive, forced me to keep on going. Sometimes I consider the effect my actions would have on...
Okay, alright, yeah, I don't think I'll be watching 26 minutes of this. Oh man. I'm curious, yeah, one thing I'm curious about. So most of the time there's games like this, either A, there's a canon ending, and then the sequel game will just carry on after that canon ending. Or B, they do the Dragon Age thing where the next game is very different depending on what you did in the first game if you link the two together. What is the canon ending if you go into the next Deus Ex game? Like, which one of these is the proper one? Yeah, is there one? I don't think your actions actually influence anything. There is an next Deus Ex game. What about The Witcher where you import decisions? Wait, Witcher? I don't think you import decisions for Witcher. For Dragon Age you did. The Dragon Age series you do. This is a prequel, so they wouldn't be able to change the history too much. You do for Witcher? Witcher 1 to 2 and 2 to 3. I have no memory of that. I've played all 3 Witcher games. I have no memory of importing decisions. I remember doing it for Dragon Age 1, 2, and Inquisition. I guess I missed that feature. Subsequent Deus Ex media confirmed the collapse of Panchea, but the specific cause of the collapse is not stated. Mary DeMarle, the lead writer for Human Revolution, has explained that all the endings are consistent with the progression of the story after Human Revolution. According to DeMarle, Panchea was so damaged that it collapsed regardless of which ending actually occurred, so any message that was sent would have been ineffective due to the large number of rumors and computing. Okay, so you did nothing. So choices just for the sake of choices. Messages in the aftermath of the incident. DeMarle's resolution of the ending was confirmed in developer commentary and Prima Games' official strategy guide for Deus Ex Mankind Divided 2. However, the commentary also notes that at one point during development, the development team felt that Jensen would have chosen to destroy Panchea. But somehow he would live, right? Because he's in the other games. Because they said the ocean would crush in and destroy you, but he would have to get out alive somehow. I'm trying to think. There was definitely, like, there was... you could say that since I didn't go see Seraph, that Seraph died, or you could say he survived because he was barricaded in a room, or he died when Pangaea imploded. So it wouldn't surprise me if Seraph was dead in the next thing. We saved Malik, so I'm assuming that the next game could have Malik alive or dead. I really feel unfulfilled that we didn't get to go, like, you know, sort things out with Megan. Like, I mentioned before, is big Yennefer energy. It was just so many times she basically, like, betrayed our trust, violated our body with the whole, like, using our DNA for experiments and not talking to us. Like, yo, that felt like a massive violation. And we never get to sort that out. So very unfulfilled with that. I don't know if he gets to, you know, smack her around in the sequel or what. Okay, wow. Ugh. Review time. So, obviously, I knew I was getting into an older game. However, I've played older games. Okay, I've been gaming since like the 90s, and it doesn't bother me to play older games. I will say though, even among games that came before it, the controls in this were so awful. Crouch was a toggle. Being behind cover was a toggle. Looking down the barrel of your weapon was a toggle. Counter-Strike came out like 5 or 10 years before this game did, and it didn't have any of those problems. Your melee was a cutscene. You could not melee unless you had energy, and it would go into a cutscene. You would leave the cutscene getting shot at by other people before you could move. Many, many times I got killed or severely wounded and had to regen because I took hits coming out of the melee cutscene. I absolutely hated that. The fact that you couldn't melee if it wasn't able to trigger a cutscene meant that you couldn't punch a glass window. If you choked someone unconscious and changed your mind and you wanted to kill them, you couldn't melee them to death. You had to use up bullets. You had to use ammunition for that, which was silly. You know, you have blade arms, but you couldn't use them in those things. The story was really good up until the end. The ending left me frustrated and unfulfilled. I feel like they didn't cover the stuff I would have liked for them to cover. And we've got this 26 minutes of abstract blah, 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 blah here that doesn't answer anything. So really surprised that they made 12 endings because it seems like none of them have any substance to them. So that was kind of a bummer. I'm sure, like, a lot of people are saying that the sequel game has got much, much better controls and stuff like that. And I don't doubt it. Most game developers will learn from their project before they make another project. But, like, right this second, I don't want to go anywhere near it just because of the sheer level of frustration I had from this. There was also the parts where it was like, you know, I'm playing it like an FPS and dying a lot. And people are like, this is a stealth game. You need to be stealthy, not run and gun. And I was like, fine. So start being stealthy. And then what does it do? It throws you into an FPS boss fight. It's like the game sometimes wanted to be an FPS and sometimes it wanted to be a stealth game. And it was doing a poor job at riding that line. So sometimes you had to run into one, sometimes the other. Have you played the original Deus Ex games? No, this was the first Deus Ex game I've ever played. So, yeah. Cool story. I was very engaged on the story up until the very end. The ending left me very disappointed story-wise. But I did like the story up until that point. But I don't know. Maybe we'll visit the Deus Ex franchise again sometimes in the future when I've cooled off a little bit. But this was frustrating to be sure.